class, in the last video we were discussing about the bank. Today we will discuss about the roles of bank. What are the roles of bank? The first point it says it is help in the supply of institutional credit for agriculture. See, agriculture is the backbone of the country. It is the backbone of the country where the developmental procedures or the growth strategies are planned. All the two sectors, that is secondary and tertiary, follows of the primary sector. So primary sector biggest example is agriculture. If agriculture is taken in, if agriculture is taken full care, that means the secondary and tertiary will be automatically developed. Second is that agriculture comes under the priority sector. I told you what is the priority sector. These are those sectors which are recognized by the Reserve Bank of India as the most prioritized one, wherein more of the investments or more of the loans to be sanctioned to these sectors. There are 6 sectors which are kept under the priority sector, out of which agriculture is one of them. Wherein I told you near about 40% of the total loan disbursement that takes place in a banking sector, it goes to the priority sector. Priority sector plays a prominent role in the growth and development of the economy of the country. So agriculture plays a big role in the development of the nation. So in order to promote this sector, in order to promote this group, this category, the institutional credit facility should be availed. Now institutional credit facility is basically an organized channel of fund distribution, that is banking sector. So banking sector should reach to the remotest area of the country, wherein the developmental procedures can be followed up. There are 2 sources of fund basically. One is organized, the other is unorganized. Organized is one which is followed through a channel, that is through banking channel, and unorganized is when we take the money from our relatives, local money lenders, or from our friends. Those terms are called as unorganized channels. So unorganized channel has a bit of limitation that it gives the loans but at high rate of interest and more of securities are demanded. If the person fails to return back, then the person may be harassed in a different manners. But in case of organized channels, the rate of interest is marginal and a very farmer friendly or agriculture friendly. The second is that the loan procedures are very simplified one, not many documents are required. The third is as far as priority sector loans are concerned, if a person fails to fulfill the interest part or the loan part, then he or she may be given some ample time, some further time, so that he can reallocate himself, re-improve himself and return back the loans. Second is fulfillment of credit needs for the industrial sector. Now another important sector, that is industrial sector or secondary sector, plays a crucial role in the creation of employment opportunities. It is the sector which actually focuses on the growth and development, and the employment standard or employment criteria is improved by the sector. So this is the wheel of the nation which helps in the growth and development, wherein the employment opportunities are created by the sector. So the RBI on a very strict note has mentioned to every bank, have formulated this rule to every bank, that those people who are business personas, if they come for the loans, they should be given the first priority because they are the helping hands to the government and they are the growing wheels of the economy. The third is distribution of funds. Bank basically performs two basic functions. The first is acceptance or deposit. Second is lending of loans. So why does the bank accept the fund? That is so that it can disburse it to the general public who are in need in the form of loans. And this is where the bank functions. Acceptance or deposit and lending of loans. When the bank accepts the money, it gives some sort of interest to the person or to the concerned account holder who had deposited the money. And when someone demands it in the form of loan, it charges some sort of interest. The difference between both the money is what is the earning or what is the profit of the bank, through which it manages all its expenditures, all the affairs of the banks, and all the operational costs of the banks are borne by this margin money. So bank actually acts as a mediator for those who have surplus funds and those who are in need of funds. The fourth is promote capital formation. Capital formation is basically the net addition made to the capital stock during a financial year. During a particular calendar year, when the funds are deposited into a bank, it adds up, adds up, adds up. It goes on adding. So this is basically the capital formation. The capital formation may be in the form of goods, may be in the form of services, may be in the form of cash or other benefits. The fifth is bank encourages the right type of industries. The right type of industries is those industries which focuses on or which are inclined towards the development and growth of the economy. So those industries should be looked in, those industries should be provided all the help, all the basic help that the government and the Reserve Bank of India can together help to promote and develop so that there is an improvement in the standard of living and people can be self-dependent. Secondly, advance to priority sectors. I told you what is the priority sector, which is listed by the Reserve Bank of India as the utmost important sector for the growth and development of the nation. There are 6 sectors. Some of them are agriculture, education, housing loans, MSME sector, and some others are there. 2 others. There are total 6 of them. 4 of them I can recall now. Okay, so these sectors are put under the priority sector, wherein the government, the Reserve Bank of India has very on a strict note has notified to every bank, whether it is a commercial bank or a rural bank, all the banks are given a clear-cut indication or notice that these 6 sectors or these priority sectors should be given all the help that they require and their loans should not be denied at any cost. Another information is that out of the total loan disbursement that a particular bank does, 40% of it is to be done to these 6 sectors. Means 40% of the loan amount is kept reserved for these 6 sectors only. That is priority sector. And the last point is credit to weaker sections of the society. It is very necessary. The basic aim of the bank or basic aim of the government is to uplift everyone, to make them self-dependent. So upliftment can come when the people have job, when the people have employment, when they are self-decision maker, then only they can be, they can uplift themselves or they can be of a person of a class. So that can come when they have the employment opportunities. It is not necessary that all of us will have the government services or the private services. Some of us are willing to have our own business cycle. For that, the fund requirement is there, money requirement is there, and for that, banking sector comes as a helping hand. It is basically to help the people who have the business idea, who are born with the entrepreneurial skill and who want to apply those skills to the general formulation of plans and policies. For those people, the banks have come with the plan for different plans for business loans and different types of loans through which they can make the people independent. Our current government, Modi government, has come up with a one loan that I discussed just in one small intro only. That is called as Mudra loan. Mudra loan. Mudra loan is Mudra stands for Micro Unit Development Refinance Agency. Micro Units Development Refinance Agency loan. It is basically for those who are the starter of the business or those who have already set the business and they require the fund in order to improve the business cycle. For them, this Mudra loan has come in 3 different formats. Maximum 5 to 10 lakhs can be granted, can be disbursed by the bank. So this is a type of helping hand to the people who are in the business sector or who want to be self-dependent. So class, I will stop over here. Kindly go through the video and let me